there, hey there. Hey there, hey mister. Hey there, my Dorito posters. Hey, my Dorito posters. Are you staying crunchy and tasty when powder and cheese? Now, it's time to get back into Atelier Yumia. This is a game about cute alchemists doing cute things. Now, we're on the pursuit. Now, we fought Vesper last time, and it was kind of anticlimactic, so... I think I may have made, Gyarados a little bit too overpowered. Yeah. Anyway, oh, whoa. Hey, whoa. Alright, we got an ad about the start, so I apologize. It's like really early in the stream. I apologize. I try to keep them as non-intrusive as possible, but sometimes they come up. I have them set at the beginning and towards an hour end or two. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. I have to get that, take some stuff, for gas. Alright now. Anyway. Alright now, it's gonna take a little bit of time loading, so please bear with me. Bear, huh? That reminds me of the time I fought werebears. Not werebears as in, they were wearing clothing or anything, but, they were dealing wares, they were from the internet. No, I mean, the internet is literally a place you can go in the lore, yeah. You can literally go inside the internet, yeah. It's connected to the media dimension and everything. Yeah, I'm not joking about that, by the way. That's an actual thing that's in the lore, yeah. I kind of, started by making it into a Gex reference because I really like Gex because of the one time I played at my cousin's house. I always like the media dimension in that. And, I kind of, I'm kind of interested to see if, Gexo will come out, sometime this year. I'm kind of super interested to see that. I would like to play that. I apologize for not playing, yesterday. I was indisposed, I'm sorry. Yeah, as you can tell, yeah, I, have some bad schizophrenia and that, made me feel like, real bad, yeah. So, I deeply apologize for that. I deeply apologize that, Cthulhu decided to give me the blessing of delusion, I guess. Alright now. Alright, whoa, there's some fun frames happening. Alright, Yumia's fast. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom! Save the planet from disaster! We love ourselves a little sonic boom. Alright now. Alright now, what was I doing? What was I trying to do again? Alright, wasn't I trying to make you... Oh yeah, I did a bunch of clothing and materials, in, the greenhouse. I cloned a bunch of materials in the greenhouse. So, I mean, I got... Oh wait, I already have a bunch of battle items. Oh yeah, I need Build Blessing of Delusion and Resentful Screen as well as Marine. Alright, I made sure to clone Hollow Crystals, but... No, please excuse me, I'm sorry. I made sure to clone Hollow Crystals as well as, Alright, quality, air, and, let's see, fire? I think it was. Alright, now let's do some, let's do some cool alchemy. Alright, we need to invest in quality. Luckily, I went ahead and, got some hollow crystals. I got one that's rank A. Alright, now. We're gonna make some of these. I have very, specific plans for what I'm doing. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, since this is quality up, ooh. Alright, now let's make that rank go up high. Alright, maybe I should use some, different materials. There we go. Let's make it rank up faster. We need to improve the quality of this, quite a ways. Alright, now improve the quality. First, the quality. I need to improve quality, quantity, basically all the good stuff. Good thing I got these balloon fruits that are really nice. I made sure to clone a bunch of those. I should have went with bolts. There we go, let's level that quality up. Alright, air slots. Let's see, do we have anything that's really good with air? Wait, I'm pretty sure I had some... Yeah, I had these crocodile hides that, I, decided to clone. In the greenhouse that I, built. Yeah, you remember before I couldn't, figure out how to do the greenhouse, and now I know how to do it, so don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry, I figured out how to use I figured out how to build a greenhouse. You have to kind of select it... You have to kind of build it and then select it from the catalog, so... It's kind of a big building, so I was kind of really doing it wrong. Alright, so, So that's all settled, okay? Just to be clear. Alright, now. Yeah, I might have also did a couple side quests behind the scenes. I found this, pet crow for this one person looking for their pets. And I also, did the gourmand quest. That was near where I had to, go anyway. I didn't actually go over there, so I didn't do the main story, so it's okay. Alright, quality is really high. Alright, good thing I cloned a bunch of pentonite. I cloned some pentonite just because I needed it. Alright, good thing I cloned a bunch of these balloon fruits. Yeah, the balloon fruits drop from, the big birds I found, in the mountains. Near the lighthouse. So that's where I got that. In case you're wondering about that. Alright, this is requiring... Alright, this is requiring wind. I'll just use a couple wind right here. Alright, we got a bolt slot. Alright, I might as well just do that. Alright, now that'll level it up real high. Yeah, I gotta remember to do that. Gotta remember to do things in the appropriate slots, Alright, now improve that, improve that attacking speed. I want to max that out. Yeah, put more of that thread in there. Whoa, that's a lot of quality. That's some high quality goods, yeah. Alright, put that in there. We need to rank it up. We need to go harder. Alright, there we go. Let's put that right there. Alright, now, once it gets raised by 15. Nice. Alright, I will put that right there. Alright, whoa, now we really maxed it out. Alright, we definitely 100% maxed it out. Improve the quality again. Alright, let's see, what else can I put? I'm gonna put these verdant flowers in. What the hell, I'll put in like 20 of them just because I can. Just so I can level up the quality to basically max. Increase residence area, we want to do that. The thing I made sure to clone a bunch of sand. Alright, now we need some items that are fire. Luckily I cloned a bunch of these horse souls. Yeah, I made sure to do that with I made sure to do that with the greenhouse. Because they were really good items, and I just couldn't pass that up, yeah. Alright, now, where is the item that I need? Alright, get the crocodile hide in there. Alright, we need to level up that quality. We need to really level up that quality. Alright, now. I'll put that in there. Nice. Oh, we can increase the resonance a little bit. We increase the resonance a little bit more. Oh yeah, let's do that. Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, now we're cooking. Alright, I'll place a balloon fruit there. Okay, increase the quantity. Alright, do I use some of these? Alright, I'll use some of this, why not? Alright, that should, raise it up a little bit. Alright, I'll put that there. Alright, now where's... Alright, I have one more slot to do. No, expansion slot. Alright, I can put a lot of stuff here. I'll just put in a whole bunch of hollow crystals. Maybe I better not do that. Maybe I better not do that. I'll put in a bunch of the crocodile hide. Yeah, there we go. That should, you know, really max it out. Alright, the quality is, you know, real high on this. Alright, I want to climb even higher, though. I want to really climb that. I really want to, you know, boost that quality. Yeah, let's put that indestructible tooth in there, which I also cloned. Just since it was like a rare material off of monsters. It was a rare material off of monsters, so I thought, why not clone it? There we go, that should raise the quality up real high. Alright, raise the quality even higher. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we need to raise the quality real high. Let's put in like 20 of these. Into the expansion core. Whoa, it's like close to 900. Whoa, it's like real high now. Alright, I'll put in a thread. Wait, what if I put in one of the... I better not do that. Alright, I'll put in that. That should, you know, boost the quality up higher. I'll boost that even higher. Boost the quality up. Oh, wow. Alright, quality is now maxed out. Quality is like super maxed out, so. Alright, quality has been maxed as high as it will go. Alright, now the hollow crystal has been complete. Alright, now this item has been complete, which is going to give us attack and speed. It has the ability to give us attack and speed, as well as, you know, having really high resonance. Plus, I think it, you know, counts as a gemstone, I think. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see, I did kind of want to make one of these. Alright, do I have enough thread to do that? Alright, maybe I'll put a hold on that. I'll put a hold on that for later. I'll just, you know, make those for, you know, right now. Those are a good way to get attack and speed on you know, your weapons, though. If you put in those things. Alright, now let's go over to where we're supposed to go. Now, we have to be a cute alchemist and do cute alchemy things. Yeah, sadly, a lot of Atelier games are very heavy on menuing. It's not the most terribly exciting thing, unfortunately. It's not the most terribly exciting thing, unfortunately. Oh, there's a dude being chased by, you know, a big alligator. No! We can't allow that. We cannot allow that to continue. Get out of here, big alligator. Yeah, we're here. Alright. We're doing superhero work. We're saving people from, you know, bad monsters, yeah. This kind of reminds me of my usual work when I'm a superhero. Lots of monsters in my lore, as well as, you know, very foul villains that, you know, enjoy doing foul villainous things. Alright, looks like there's a little bit of a Alright, looks like we're gonna need to build an item to get through that, huh? Serious team member, yeah. That's why your family name? Hey, he looks a little like Sarah's Peach. You know, maybe it's just the lighting, you know, making everything look green. Even the other are helping. Oh. Alright now. Alright now, yes, we cleared out the mana-bound zone, so you're gonna... so people are now more friendly to me. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's character progression right there. Oh wait, there's one of these shrines right here. I'll just, you know, snipe that real quick. That'll give us an energy prism for later. Oh, there's a puny up ahead. Oh, that's a big boss puny. Alright, that is a big boss puny. Alright, I'll just take it down so I can get some so I can get a giant puny ball. Oh good, I got the giant puny ball. Nice. I was worried I wouldn't get it. You know, I do. Uh-oh, we got mana bound. Mana bound area. Alright, there. Alright, now. Alright, whoa, this is a seamless transition into a new area. Oh yeah, another Shrine of Prayer. I want to hit this so I can get some more energy prisms. I kind of want to hit this so I can get energy prisms. Oh, thank you. Thank you for checking up on me. I highly appreciate it. I don't really have too many people that do that. I highly appreciate it. I am feeling a little bit better today. Yeah, feeling a little bit better today, so, please don't worry too much about me. Alright, now we need to, get these, connected. So that we can, so that we can activate the Shrine of Prayer. Oh wait, there's still one more. There's still one little area we need to do. Still one little area. Luckily, it's not too hard. See, it's nice and easy. Now, I basically wanted to, hit the Shrine of Prayers up for, some energy prisms. Because I am in severe need of though. Because I need like 3 more of them to, I need like 3 more of them. Nice, I got some energy prisms, nice. Only got 2. I need like one more energy prism. Alright, might as well go through the canyon. I won't bother collecting too many materials. I doubt there's a... Oh wait, this is new material. Celestial Rose. Alright, yeah, there's new materials in this. Alright, what's this? Oh, Lilac Gemstone. I actually need that. Alright, I need Lilac Gemstone. Ashen Stone. Alright, yeah, Ashen Stone. That reminds me of the Ashen one. Kinda reminds me of that one, Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype that they made that's, based on Pompeii. It's not a very good archetype, but, I appreciate that they're giving Pyro some more support. Yeah, it seems like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of still in the fire meta. I mean, I don't blame it. I don't blame it. Fire should have... Fire, was, severely lacking for a long time, but, more recent... Oh, we got a Ronin Arc? Yeah. Also, I did see the new GX Air cards. It's kind of interesting that they're making, that they're making that one Magnet Warrior that was with, that they're making that new Magnet Warrior. They're giving Rock type more archetypes and supporting Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I did hear that. No, are they gonna make Alchemical Beast, thing? I mean, they just made Chaos Distill, which searches Macrocosmos, which, you say whatever you will about that. Say whatever you will about that and, the potential impact of that on the meta. Yeah, I think the potential impact of that might be a little bit too high. But I'm glad they're giving more rock type. I'm glad they're, giving rocks something else to do. Last time rocks were meta, we got Animancipator, which is really good. Yeah, I did see they, gave Magnet Warrior some more support for some reason. I'm glad they did that. Alright, we are in the connected canyon. We're on our way. We're in another region. Oh wait, who are you guys? What kind of creatures are you? What, are you humans? Yes, are you... What are you guys? Nice to meet you. Let's put our best foot forward. Toasty Circus, could you be Wellex? They're rare. Even seeing them as a rare occurrence even on the twos together. But there are people living around here? What are humans doing here? I thought they died out long ago. Wait, we already met people that weren't humans, so... For a second there, the guy with Deep Blue reminded me of Gabumon. He kinda does look a little like Gabumon. Yeah, he does look a little like it. I can understand why you think that. I mean, Gabumon is very cute, yeah. Yeah. Of course, I really like the Jellymon line. The Jellymon line are real cute, yeah. Plus, they're kind of cinderated, too. They kind of remind me of my bunny friend, Annabelle, yeah. We've arrived. Alright, oh wow, this is a very big region. Alright, these regions have been getting gigantic. Hey Andy, are you excited for Digimon Story Time Stranger? Of course I'm excited for it, I ain't played the Cyber Sleuth games. I was looking forward for years for a new one. I was like, yo, when are they gonna make a new Cyber Story game? When are they gonna make a new Cyber Sleuth game? Then when are they gonna make a new Digimon Story game? I was looking forward to that. Hopefully they'll have all the Spirit Warriors inside of the next one. I did hear they're kind of focusing on the Olympians, yeah. So hopefully we're gonna get Venusmon. You can see where my priorities are. Hi Nina, what's up? Oh boy, look at her. She looks really beautiful. Or I mean, you look very beautiful. I mean, yes, mommy, yes, mommy, yes, mommy. I mean, yes. I'm gonna have my favorite Digimon, Apollomon and Dianamon. Yo, they're gonna be major. Yo, Dianamon, I love Dianamon. I can choose one of the few, ones that are based on the moon. Are you Claudia? That's right, Claudia, a leader of the Sylvia. I was told that you were the ones that cleared the Forbidden Lands. Yeah, we cleared up a couple of mana-bound zones with the Power of Alchemy. Yeah, she's a witch! Burn her! Yes, where did we say it to her? You was the one who talked about the mana-bound zones earlier. I guess they figured it out. There's something the matter. Oh, she's like really old. But yeah, tell me your business here. Uh-oh. We're heading to the capital where the great disaster originated in order to uncover the secrets of this land. Finding the cause of the collapse, which has been lost to time. That is the research team's goals. And for that reason, we desire passage through this area. You're intending clearing the mana and Lagris before coming here. However, how did you clear the Forbidden Lands? I cannot grant you permission without knowing what technique you use. I wish to observe your power with my own eyes. Ooh. Thinking of where the mana pathway leads, we should probably clear the mana over there next. Over there. It's this direction of the cathedral, right? You know the technique for entering the Forbidden Lands as well? Yes, it's called Skyrim jumping, yeah. You might want to try it out, it's very fun. You may want to try it out, it's like super fun. By the way, we should look around for some cool new materials. I mean, we already got that, Oh, there's a new material here. Breeze Stone! I've been needing Breeze Stone. Dubious Slugs! No, I'm dredging whatever dubious slugs are. Nah, that seems, that seems like they might be a little bit toxified. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. Actually, no, the game's not railroading me. What am I doing? I shouldn't be doing that. After all, this game is, like, really fun. Alright, now, if I were, Alright, now. Let's see, we need to go over that way. Alright, we need to go that way. Alright, first I'm gonna hit this up. First I'm gonna unlock this so we have a fast travel point. Yeah, nice, we got another fast travel. Wow, these people look really nice. They look oh wow, there's Kitty. We want to see something really cool about this game? Yeah, you can pet the cat. You can pet the cat in Atelier Yumia. Alright, Taltons. Alright, I need them Taltons to making medicine. Do we have lunch soon? No, we don't need lunch. Alright, now, the cathedral seems to be over... Yeah, and I really want to explore more of this region, but, I kind of am getting distracted by all the shinies. I shouldn't get too distracted by shinies. Alright, my energy is, like, fully replenished. Oh wait, there's a question mark right over here. Alright, is there something inside this building? Is there something over here? Oh, a shrine. Alright, it's a small shrine. I kind of figured there would probably be one there, around. This game looks really beautiful. Nope, yeah, it does. It really does. I can appreciate that. I appreciate that about modern Atelier games. Yeah, modern Atelier games are definitely, you know, definitely getting higher budgets now. They are definitely going up, and they are definitely getting much higher budgets than they used to. That's for sure. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, fishing spot. Alright, let's go fishing. Alright, I'm gonna fish up the big one. Alright, come on, give me the big one. Alright, what do we get? Poison puffer? Yo, we got a poison puffer. Wait, we can, yeah, that, I wouldn't never ever eat, you know, I would never ever eat pufferfish myself, no. I am told that's like a real bad idea. You need someone like super duper skilled to do that, yeah. Alright now. Right now, I see that thing up there. I'm seeing some things up there. And I'm needing to snipe with my gun staff. Right, I'll just snipe those. Alright, now. Like that last one. Alright, treasure chest is obtainable. Alright, where is that treasure chest? Oh, the treasure chest is up there, huh? Alright, there we go. We got up here. Alright, I am kind of curious as... Oh, HP regeneration? That's pretty good. Alright, what's this? Scrap parts. I've definitely seen a lot of those. Yeah, I don't think I can get around... I don't think I can get around the water. You know, I'm kind of wanting to go off and, you know, do other things. Uh-oh. Mana bound zone. Alright, this area will start leeching our life, so we gotta be careful. Alright, now activate that. Nice, we activated that. Alright, the mana bound zone should be up ahead. Alright, I'm seeing treasure around. Oh wait, I should probably focus on what I'm doing. Alright, the mana bound zone is right here. Alright, we need to sacrifice 20% of her energy. Don't worry, it's very easy to get it all back. You can just win a few battles and, you know, you can get energy back real quickly. Alright, hold on for just a minute. Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, that feels really weird. A technique to not only enter the forbidden lands, but even purify them. Does that mean we've reclaimed the cathedral, that power? Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Alright, Antimony? Alright, I think I might be a little off camera. Did I do something wrong? For the first time I've seen it with my own eyes, what you say is no lie. However, I have not enough information to draw a conclusion. Are you the leader of the research team? Nope. The chief is someone else. In that case, can you bring Chief here? I wish to discuss where to take things with your leader. Alright, I guess that's good. Understood, we'll call him over. Alright, we're not gonna have to go over to him ourselves, are we? Oh, good. My name is Erhard Bowman. Erhard Bowman. I have details. I apologize for a sudden intrusion on your land. It is forgiven. I did concede that we would also respond in the most elegant of ways. Now then. This isn't the best place to talk. Would you mind coming with me? Of course, let's have a productive conversation. I have something else to ask you in the meantime. Alright now, huh? Alright, wait, you're going off by yourself? Wait a minute. A break group would just get in the way of talks. There is something else who I've called different instead. Someone who else. Someone who would make the perfect mediator in situations like this. I was told to wait. I told her where to meet us. I'd like you to go there and meet up with her. Is that all right with you? Yeah. Also, isn't she one of the people of this land? All right now. Oh wait, I almost forgot to do something. I almost kind of forgot. Alright now, fast travel to the cathedral is now possible. Wait, so how do I... Alright now. Can I even go back to the camp right now? Alright, I want to go back over here. I kind of forgot to do something. Oh, it's gonna take a little bit of time loading, so please bear with me for a little bit. Hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully it won't take super long. Yeah, it does have a lot of load times and there are a little bit of lag issues, and I did crash once, but you know, it's pretty beautiful so far. Yeah, I need to talk to you. Yeah, finish my report, yeah. Pioneering effort clear. And alright now we got the burst ammo recipe. Burst ammo is a special kind of bullet that explodes on impact that they can break certain walls. Oh, that's how we break those walls. Oh, that's what breaks those walls. I was kind of wondering when we were going to get a tool that let us do that. Alright, now I might as well... Alright, now let's see what I need to make... burst rounds. Alright, they require iron and saltpeter. And they have a lot less of... Alright, now, where do I remember... Alright, where do I remember seeing one of those walls? I remember one of them was kind of nearby, yeah. I remember one of them was nearby. That's how we break those walls, dude. Well, I want to break one of them right away. Here's one of them. Right, Alright, how do we switch ammo? Right, so how do I... Oh wait, I see. I see, there we go. Sorry about that. No, there's a monster in here. Alright, I better slay it real quick. Sorry, it took me a little time to figure out how to, you know, do it. Yeah, you'll have to forgive me, I do have severe mental illness, so... I'm not always the best at solving puzzles because of it. Alright, I did take... Oh, we got red neutralizer, nice. Yeah, we can blow up those walls now. Alright. Whoa, 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 don't, no, 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 no. Stop. No. Get off that. Get off that. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Sorry about that. I kind of have to share the internet with somebody, and, you know, sometimes they like to get on it, you know. Sometimes they like to get on. I kind of, you know, try to stream at night to, you know, avoid that kind of thing. I used to stream a little bit earlier, but, you know, I found that, you know, I couldn't, you know, quite do it for various reasons. I found I couldn't quite do it. Alright, ethereal stone gathering spot. That's pretty nice. Alright, so where is the wall around here? Wall's gotta be around here somewhere. Right, I know there's the wall I know there was a wall somewhere around here. Don't tell me it's on the other side. Yeah, please get off that. No. Yeah, please stay off that. Oh, there it is. There's the wall. Alright, I am curious, so I'm gonna go right on over there. Alright, when in doubt, blow it up. Oh, there's a giant puny in here. Alright, we need to be careful. These slime balls are pretty tough. And they got instantly deleted. I was expecting that to be harder. I was expecting it to be a little bit more difficult than that. Oh, a treasure trove key. Nice. Nice, I did want that. Alright, whoa, Anaben? Anaben's raiding. Anaben, thank you! Anaben! Alright, you guys all know about me. You guys know all about me, right? Yeah, Endamati, #1 hero of Earth Eye, which is, you know, an alternate reality that, you know, kind of exists as living artwork in another world. And fairies like me are basically, you know, descendants from tulpas. And also I'm a superhero, yeah. Yeah, my lore is kind of crazy, yeah. Alright. I need to kind of work on it a little bit more, I think. Oh, wow, there's another cave. Alright, now. We got a cave with a big dino inside it. Alright, let's instantly delete it. Nice. That dinosaur is, you know, like a tougher enemy, so... We're kind of, like, super high level to be able to delete it, you know, one attack. Alright, and there's a chest, you know, that's kind of, you know, sealed up. You know, it finds... Enhance air damage. Hi, Andy, bye, Andy. Oh, no, sleep calls? No. Oh, well, okay. Actually, I better not keep you from sleep, yeah. You know, I've been not sleeping very well lately. And let me tell you, it's not good. So, you need your rest. You need your rest, yeah. Yeah, alright now. Alright now. Alright now, let me show you a very high technical thing about alchemy, yeah. This item is called a whatchamacallit. Yeah, whatchamacallit? That's a very high technical term for, you know, very, you know, powerful material, yeah. That's high technical, yeah. Very much so, yeah. Alright now, I know there's one of those breakable walls we can destroy with the bullets over here. Yeah, I just got ammo that lets me break through walls. Oh wait, there's a broken ladder here. Oh wait, I don't have my... Right, let's go into the exploration bag. Right, I need... Right, open it up. Wait, why do I have camping set up? Oh, I could have... Alright, now. Alright, where's my... What? But I swear I had lumber. That's weird. Oh wow, oh wow. Right now, I need to make lumber kits. So I can repair this broken ladder. Alright, now I'll repair the broken ladder. Yeah, repairing the broken ladder did, you know, award me with skill points, so it's not like it was completely useless. Besides, fixing up things is, you know, very basic in alchemy, yeah. Very good, yeah. Alright, there are some elementals around here. Oh hey, there's one of these jellyfish here. Alright, I'll just knock this one out. Alright now. Alright, we may have to be careful. These jellyfish are, you know, very strong. They're a little bit stronger than the other enemies in the area. Nice, level 84. Yeah, yeah, this game has like 4 regions, you know, and you know, very high level, so yeah, the game, you know, gives you way too much experience, in my opinion. In my opinion, the game gives you way too much experience points, way too much. That is kind of a, yeah, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Alright, let me check the map real quick. Oh, I could have sworn there was a way to get over there. Maybe it's behind the shrine. I think it was behind the shrine. No, get away from me. Alright, maybe it wasn't. Alright, there's gotta be a way to get over there. I definitely remember there being a wall over there. Alright, I 100% remember there. Definitely 100%. Wait, here we are. Alright, that will lead us. Oh, it's actually led me to a treasure trove. Nice. Alright, well. Oh, time to go. Time to unlock a door. I am the master of unlocking. And now let's grab our treasures. Alright, enhancer flutes. I mean, I can already make one of those. Alright, big tree blueprints. I almost said eggplants for some reason. Guess I have Kid Icarus on the brain. You know, Kid Icarus is very, you know, does have some eggplants, but unfortunately I'd rather not meet it. As you know, evil magicians, like, you know, can, you know, just change other things, you know, shape is, you know, very, very dangerous, yeah. Very dangerous, yeah. I mean, then again, you know, anybody does know some spells that, you know, can change, you know, things shape, but, you know, I'd rather only use them for, you know, certain purposes. India's Neptune confirmed? No, I'm not no, oh, you mean the eggplant thing, yeah. You mean the eggplant thing? No. What I was talking about was the eggplant wizard. Nah, what, but, you know, eggplants is, you know, yeah, definitely, you know, connected to her. Yeah, I can kind of understand why you would think that, though. No, alright. Alright, here's the wall that we need to breach. Alright, there's a alright, now I'm guessing we need to beat a big monster. Oh, it's a big alpha wolf. Alright, now I will beat it down. Did you hear that, you know, the first 3, you know, Neptunian games are getting a remaster? I'm kind of looking forward to that. Oh, this chest is a little bit broken. Alright, alright now. Alright, that chest was a little broken. Another remaster? Yeah. Yeah, they're getting another remaster, yeah. Yeah, the Neptunia games are getting another remaster for some reason. Yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm kind of looking forward to it again. You know, I think the last one was like on PS Vita. And I tried playing that, you know, I tried playing that on, you know, on the PS TV, but, you know, it was like no go. I couldn't do that. Oh well. Oh well, at least they're releasing it on PS4. You know, they probably should have done that a long time ago. Man, oh, now we got a big elemental in here. All right, what's this elemental gonna do? All right, we got a big elemental in here. Alright, we got an elemental core, that's good. Are these broken chests? Oh, wait, alright now. They're trying to take over Skyrim with the amount of ports and remasters. Nah, I don't think they're doing that many remasters. No, they're not doing that many No, I'm sure they're not doing that many remasters. Though I can certainly understand why you would think that. Alright, I need to make a couple more, you know, lumber repair kits. I figured that, you know, would be easier than, you know, trying to break through it. Alright, Lucky Bell. Alright, use one of those repair kits and, you know, get it out. Alright, now we got Stun Boost. Alright, now. Alright, no, you know, nobody can beat Skyrim and, you know, having a necessary amount of free masters, though. Not in my opinion, no. I mean, Skyrim, Skyrim will remaster things for the same console that, you know, they're already on. Just because, you know, I guess they can. Just because I guess they can. Oh, wow, we got big cats coming at us. Yeah. Yeah. You know, big cats are like big, sexy, you know, big cats. I mean, big cats are like super beautiful and everything, but you know, I hear some people try to keep those as pets, and I'm like, nah, you shouldn't. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, that is, you know, very bad. The first game has 4 different remasters. Already, this would be the 5th. Wait, the 5th one? I guess they really do have a lot of remasters. But I guess, you know, Neptunia does have a lot of a lot of remasters. Huh. Oh, why are they remaking the same game over and over and over? They hardly even change them either. The funny thing, they hardly ever change them either. They hardly ever change them either. You don't really change them too much either. Right, maybe if I go up this... Whoa, it's starting to slow down a little. No, the series is like 15 years old, yeah. Yeah, I do remember the PS Vita remaster, because, you know, I have that one. I did have that one. I mean, I kind of... I definitely remember it being a cave somewhere. I think it was like at the very back though. I think it was at the very back. Yeah, here it is. I definitely remember this being a cave. Alright, we got a bird to beat up. Alright, we got a big owl to beat up. You know, I'd be terrified if, you know, a big owl were coming at me. In fact, you know, I should invent a villain whose thing is, you know, owls. I mean, that's a perfect thing for a bat to fight. I mean, it can be kind of a reference, you know, to that one, you know, cartoon about, you know, bats. You know, what was it called again? Like Silver Wings or something? Yeah, they you know, very much didn't like owls in that game. They very much had a problem with owls in that universe. Yeah, owls in that universe were very much the bad guys. They were very much bad guys, yeah. I mean, owls are probably one of the few predators that, you know, can, you know, take out bats in the air. Probably why, you know, probably why Batman does have a villain whose name is Owlman, and Owlman's like the evil Batman. You know, the actual cool evil Batman. Not like the other evil Batmans, no. Owlman is actually cool. Owlman is cooler than all the other ones. If I'm gonna be, you know, 100% completely honest. Yeah, it's definitely, you know. Yeah, definitely way better than the Batman that laughs. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, oh, wait, there's wetness effects in the game, isn't there? Alright, maybe I do want to get a little wet once in a while, yeah. Just to see Yumia's reaction to it. Wait, is this a shrine? Wait, it's up there, isn't it? Right now. Alright, so how do I get up there? What? Alright, so how do I get up there? Probably from the stair right here. Probably from the stair right here. Trying to look for these exclamation points. Alright, it says there's a ladder nearby. Oh, it's another one of those. Oh, it's another zip line. I do actually want to find those zip lines. Alright, this looks like a... Alright, this looks like a rune. Hey, what's this? Alright, this looks like another VOT. Alright, there we go. Long range scanning available. Alright, nice. Alright, now let's see if there's anything else around here. Obviously, the runes are a big point of interest. Especially since, you know, runes, you know, typically have a lot of treasure inside of them. I will look around every nook and cranny for. I will try to. Oh, this was a church, huh? Oh, is it? Alright. Oh, that has a chest we need to repair. Yeah, you have to repair some of these chests we have to repair and then, you know, open them. I mean, we could open them in the middle of repairs, but, you know, whatever. I obviously don't make the rules of how that works. Wait, there's a whole other section up there. I need to get up there. I need to get up there. Alright, now we need to get up there. Alright, now, ooh, what's this? Alright, part scraps. Alright, anything else around here? Alright, there's more. There's another. There's more of us. There's more up there. Alright, so obviously what's up above? Alright, what's around is up above. I see, there's a way over here. Alright, I can't. Oh, whoops. Alright, I've kind of, you know, messed it up. Alright, I thought that. Alright, I'm thinking this is not quite the way to go. Alright, maybe if I go up here. There we go, that's good. Alright, now let's look around up here. Right, obviously we have a zip line. No, whoa, we fell down. Oh, there's a treasure chest in here, I'll just open that. Alright, it's locked by a lock, huh? I'm pretty sure this is how you unlock it. Alright, now. Alright, what is this? Oh, that's large bones. Wait, is there a ladder up here? Oh, I can't get to it. Right, I think I might be a bit walled off. I don't think I can get whatever that is up there. Sadly, I don't think I can get whatever that is. Wait, unless... I don't think I can get whatever is up there. Sadly. Alright, I might as well move on. Seems like I need a tool to bring that ladder down. Oh hey, a building area. Well, there's stuff over here. There's definitely stuff over here to do. Alright, we got a zip line. Is there something down below? Wait, I see a gold peony. Alright, I see a gold peony. I'm gonna go beat that up. I'm gonna beat up the gold peony. Because they have gold peony balls, which are very useful. Alright, I found a gold peony. Oh hey, we found... Oh hey, I found a shrine of prayer. Alright, I definitely want to activate this. Alright, I might be able to get Gathering Fort now. And I will definitely be able to get Gathering Fort now. Oh, whoops, I ran right into a red peony. Oh well, it's not like I really need the experience, really. In fact, that game gives you a little bit too much, in my opinion. If I'm gonna be honest, the game gives you a little too much experience. If I'm gonna be, 100% honest. Seems like you really can't... Right, what's this red map? Right, where's the red... Oh, it goes all the way over here. Alright, now this is obviously, what we're supposed to do. There we go. Nice and repaired. Wait, there's another red line, isn't there? Here's another red line. Alright, it's going all the way back here. Okay, is that a treasure chest, that's locked inside of it? That's locked in the box? Wait, I see something shiny right over there. May as well switch to regular ammo. Alright, I see a bunch of targets over there that I can snipe. Alright, just down a little bit. Alright, maybe I need to move a bit closer. I could have sworn I hit it. I guess I missed a shot. That's okay. That's okay, I can make more bullets, so don't worry about that. I'm not super worried about that. Oh, heat up? I don't know what heat up does, but it sounds really good. Alright, so... Alright, the red line goes... that way, huh? Alright, there's another one. Alright, it's gotta be somewhere around here then. Whoops. Right now, which way do we go? All the way over here, huh? Seems like it's somewhere around here. Alright, don't mind the red peonies. Ah, there it is. That's where I need to, activate it. Oops, that's not what I need to do. Right, and this should be, nice and complete soon. I just need to make it into a G. The puzzles are very basic, but I'm having fun regardless. It's not quite as complex as a Zelda puzzle, basically. No, I'm kind of glad for that, Kind of, saves you hours and hours of, doing one puzzle. Yeah, some of the... Yeah, though, that kind of reminds me of that one minigame in Wind Waker, yeah. Oh, Lucky Lantern Grass. Alright, I do want new materials. Alright, now. Alright, we got some energy prisms, nice. Oh, we got 2 of them, nice. Alright, we have just enough energy prisms. Alright, I've got enough energy prisms now. Alright, just let me check. I've got enough energy prisms for what I want. I might as well go to the skill tree. Alright, let's get Gathering Fort, unlocked. And then after that I can unlock, shooting. Alright, here we are, exploration. Alright, now that'll open that up. That'll get me higher rank materials that I can, you know, cook with. And now I have more shoot. That's right, I can shoot a little bit better. Right now, and I think what I'll, you know, work on next is, you know, unlocking this over here. Even though these over here are very tempting, I think I need to unlock these. It might help with, you know, getting better reg materials from, you know, monsters and all that. At least I think it will anyway. I'm kind of merely guessing, really. Alright, we got an ad about to start, so I'm just gonna warn you about that real quick. Oh wait, wasn't there... Oh yeah, there was a chest over here that was locked. No, I was kind of not focusing on it. Oh, there's one of those vials, too. Alright, I will, you know, I will get that. Ore-covered vial. Alright, we're out of the plant, you know, ones, I guess. Oh, there's a switch to, you know, unseal it. I thought it wouldn't be too far away. I thought it wouldn't be too far away to, you know, open that. Alright, now let's grab it. Alright, hopefully this is not a mimic. Oh, it's a treasure trove key. Nice. Well, treasure trove keys hopefully don't lead to a mimic. Could you imagine if this game, you know, had mimics? I very much flip out if, you know, I had to run into more mimics. Alright, Annabelle, you know, knows all about mimics, yeah. Mimics are practically a spirit animal. Yeah, I'm still gonna tease them about, you know, Lufia too. Alright, maybe not too much, though. I won't tease him too much, though. I won't tease him too much. He might actually get mad. Let's just say that, you know, mimics cause them quite a bit of issues. Alright, I see a shrine right over here. Alright, I'll just activate the small shrine. Alright, that'll give us a... Oh, I see a treasure chest. Alright, don't mind if I do. Oh, nice, we got some rockfish. Uh-oh. I know what rockfish are. Those are, you know, super poisonous, aren't they? Wait, I'm thinking of stonefish, aren't I? Yeah, I'm thinking of stonefish, yeah. Oh boy, that sounds super toxic. I don't think I like that. Now, be careful about handling them. They're, you know, like, super toxic. Like, real toxic. Like, more toxic than your, like, they have almost as much toxicity as your average gamer. Ooh, these must be rare materials. Rotwood miasma, you know, gathering spot. Nice. Nice, we got a new gathering spot. Nice. Miasma, Rotwood miasma. Yo, we unlocked rot. No, we got scarlet rot. Now we got rot. Everything is rotting. Everything is rotting. Everything is dead. Alright, let me check my pioneering efforts. Wait, I don't think I have any unlocked quite yet. I'm sure I soon will, though. Alright, I don't have any, you know... Oh, sorry. Alright, now. I did want to go over... I did see some... I did want to go over to the highway. Alright, I did want to go to the connecting canyon. Because I did see some stuff over there we could do. Alright, now, which way on the map is it? Alright, it's north. That's north and down this road. Alright, now this is a good... Oh, wait, there's Kitty. Kitty? Oh, we can't pet it. Oh, no. I remember you could pet the kitty at the base, though. That's sad. That makes me sad. Alright, now there's gotta be something good over here. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? I knew there might be a shrine. I figured it might be a small shrine. Oh, hey, a fast travel point. Well, I might as well unlock that so I can get over here a little bit easier. Damn, I couldn't do that earlier, but you know, whatever. Alright, I definitely 100%. I know there's something over here. I know there's stuff over here we haven't gotten. Alright, whoa, uh-oh. Oh, whoops, whoa. Alright, fun frames are happening. Alright, there are some fun frames happening, and I don't think... There are some frames that are happening. Oh, we have a quest over here, too. Alright, what do we have to do? Oh, there's a treasure trove right over there. I will definitely be opening that to, you know, get myself some treasure. Good thing I got a key. Good thing I got a couple keys earlier. Alright now, let's use our little key to, you know, open that. Well, these look like they're, you know, covered in some sort of spore. Bitter syrup. Oh, that Mirage Sword, what is that? Oh, Mirage Sword. Warding Sunny. Alright, I think we got some new stuff to make. Alright, anything else over here? Alright, I see something else. Oh, whoops. Alright, I'll just take care of these guys real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. Most of the enemies in this game have been pretty easy at this point. You know, it might be because I'm playing on Baby Boy Easy mode. Although that might be because I'm playing on Baby Boy Easy mode. Alright, now Geronimo! Ow. Alright, gotta be careful. There is, you know, fall damage. I kinda wish there was wings to glide on in this game. You know, maybe in the next Atelier game, whenever they make that, they should, you know, definitely throw in a glide mechanic. They should put in a mechanic for gliding. Alright, whatever I'm looking for, it's down here. I'm guessing it's a fishing spot. Hell's Cherry. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Alright, I'm guessing we're gonna get a tool for breaking those vines, you know, soon. Alright, these guys don't look good. Alright, these guys don't look friendly. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Hey, Endemolly? Endemolly, please wake up. Sorry about that. Sometimes Endemolly, you know, gets a little sleepy because it's late at night. And, you know, it's kind of been a long day of, you know, fighting crime, yeah. So sometimes, I get a little, sleepy, yeah. It's only not because I'm off camera or anything, definitely not. I tried to adjust it, you know, to try and fix that, but sometimes it happens, so... You know, and I'm pretty sure it happens to a lot of VTubers, really. So I apologize for that. I apologize if that's a little off-putting. Alright, I'm guessing we're gonna need to make a base here. Alright, that must be the person we're looking for. Uh-oh, she's being chased by dogs. Get over here. Alright, Nina. Start blowing them away. Alright, here we... Oh, now, hey, now we... Alright, now. Now we need to take care of these red dogs. We need to take care of these hellhounds. They, you know, are causing lots of trouble. Wait, they're not gonna be a wave fight, are they? I kind of figured they might be. Well, they were easy. Yeah, I'm kind of at a very high level, yeah. I'm sorry, I got lost partway and ended up in a monster nest. Don't worry, the important thing is that you're alright. Oh, she's cute. Sort of like you guys. Oh, I like her. I'm glad you're safe and all that. I take it you're the meteor the old man talked about? Yeah. I'm Lyncha, the chief called me here. I remembered her being I thought I remembered her being a Will Jackson that research team. Perfect person for the position. Oh, I'm Yumia. Sorry you've been brought into a sticky situation. Alright, now. Alright, Lynja. Alright, she seems really nice. I like her. I can't wait to put her in a bikini. Then again, the person I really want to put in the bikini is, Nina. Yeah, put all the girls in bikinis and put all the guys in, and put the guys in heavy armor, yeah. And it has roughly the same defense. Yeah, that's according to RPG logic, yeah. I mean, they are wearing armor under their clothes, so... We do have armor on, but, it's not showing up as a costume. It's just showing up as cosmetic. It's like the armor is giving us defense without us actually wearing it. I wonder if there's some sort of explanation for that mechanic I can come up with, and some sort of story, maybe. Like, maybe it's not about wearing the armor, but having, like, the spirit of the armor. Or something like that. Yeah, I'm an alchemist, yeah. Yeah, but alchemists are the ones with the ability to manipulate mana, so you have that power, so I thought it might be a possibility. I was under the impression that alchemy had died out. I'm not generally used to Atelier Yumia, however, my mom seemed to know alchemy. Your family must have ties to Aldis. Wait, what? My family has ties to the ancient empire? That's not good. And we know the bad guys have the power of alchemy, so that's not good. It's because I want you to notice what the situation is like for us Welix. Listen closely. You're under no circumstance to reveal yourself as an alchemist. Uh-oh, they must really, really hate alchemists. I asked Erdhard to instruct the entire research team to comply with this demand. I know it might be taboo, but... Logics reject alchemy in the strongest terms, not just a taboo, but a code for our people, code. It's long been part of our code never to come into contact with alchemy. If it's revealed you're an alchemist, it'll lead to fierce opposition among those in the settlement. Uh-oh. Potentially, fighting may even break out. Oh, that's not good. However, at the same time, your power is our only hope to dispel the Forbidden Lands. Alright, how about we just say we're like the Chosen One or something? I don't know. I am pretty sure people will buy that, yeah. Say we're Chosen One and we have special powers by, the god or whatever. I'm sure maybe they'll buy that. Or maybe we can say that we used our cool, sweet dance moves to, manipulate the mana. Maybe they might figure it out by that. Somehow use that power to save people and might be doing something bad after all. Fleming does not possess a function to judge what is right and wrong. However, it's clear Yumia's power is necessary for the investigation and continue to progress. So no, Flammy is simply stating the truth. Yeah, I'm an emotionless robot, beep boop. Alright now. By the way, are we gonna get any... Did you hear? More or less. Now we're back. Let's talk about our course of action. The situation is we have to continue our research and we must take care not to upset the Welix. In addition, we have been asked by Claudia to assist in improving the quality of life around the settlement. Lyncha has acted as a mediator between the research team and the Welix. Alright now. Improving the quality of life, what, like doing chores and stuff for them? I mean, we may need to gather materials, help them with buildings. Alright, now, I guess we have... I want to be on friendly terms, yeah. Of course, Yumia would want to be on friendly terms. Wait, are we gonna be judged on the right and wrongness of our choices later on? We're not, like, triggering a bad ending by picking the wrong ones unintentionally, are we? I hope that's not the case. I really, really hope that's not the case. Yeah, you picked the wrong choices. You picked the wrong choices without knowing that there were wrong choices that you could make. You get the bad ending. I would expect a game like that. I would expect some sort of game to do that. Wait, Nina's joined the party. Yo, we got Nina. Alright, we got Nina. Alright, we got Nina. Here, we're supposed to go over here. Oh, hello there, mister. Hey, mister, what's up? Hello, what are you doing? Listen to the talk of the town. Listen to this, huh? Enjoy. Everyone in the settlement got a drop junk they can find and just dumps it here as they please. I tell them all this sort of property. No one's listening. You have any idea how to manage all this? Well, I mean, as a rabid junk collector, and somebody who is a pack rat that collects a lot of stuff, throughout my journey to help with the research team, I could certainly help with that. Why do we gotta pick up trash? I mean, trash can be turned into, various materials, yeah. So don't worry about it. Yeah. After all, I'm the trash man. We eat garbage. Alright now. Items here do not classify as trash. They're preliminary research detects not only materials from past civilization, but also valuable items and resources. Alright now. Oh, so now Wrecker is interested. You should have said that from the start. Nah, of course he's interested in that. It just feels good to help out people. Yeah, he's definitely not in it for his own gain, yeah. You sure know how to handle him. Let me tell you about Fleming simply provided information that was deemed to be of value to everyone. Let's go with that. Right, sure. Oh, then he got... Alright, now. Hope you're not thinking everything we found is yours alone. Booker is a goblin collecting valuables without informing the others during expeditions. No, you have to submit things to the research team before you claim them for yourself. Say, what is that over there? That looks... What is this? Seems to be there in broken parts. Flemmy, do you know anything? Yeah, what is this? Alright, we obtained some... Procella. No further information... Procella? Wait, Procella, what is that? Looks like a seat and a big wheel. Some kind of transportation device. Oh! Is this the motorbike? Is this the motorbike? Yo, are we getting the motorbike? Yo, are we getting the motorbike? Yo, are we getting the motorbike? Alright now. Hey, is it okay if I repair this or repair that junk? I don't mind, but how exactly do you plan to pull that off? I think I'll try swapping out the power that... Alright now. Yo, we can get ourselves a motorbike. Alright, we have a quest to get ourselves a motorbike. Well, I kind of really want that motorbike. I kind of want the motorcycle. It appeals to it appeals to me on a deep end, It appeals to me on a deep and personal level, you see. My stepdad, he really, really loved motorcycles, you see. Alright, now, ooh. Alright, there's a quest over here, too. I better take that real quick. Did something happen to the humans? There's been a small problem. Could you help us? Yeah, we'd love to. Alright, what do you need me to do? There's a race of people called the Nero that live near our settlement. They're monsters but capable of speech and live together in a community. I can speak that's... There's long been conflict between Silva and the Nero. Oh, please excuse me. We read each other's threats almost constantly. In a recent confrontation, a number of weapons we relied on one for a long time finally broke. Our classmen are getting old, you see. We were trying to figure out who we gonna have to fix them. Well, I can fix them up, obviously. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, what kind of weapons do you need? Alright, so what kind of items are they needing, huh? I better help, well, I'll help them out with that later. I'll help them out with that later. Alright, let's go talk to you over here. Are you heading somewhere? Humans, what is it you want? We don't need help from you a lot. Looks like we're pretty hated, not as expected. We did was just wandering in out of nowhere. Alright, you want to, alright now? You want to eliminate monsters? You want them to understand we won't go inside the inner sanctuary. We allow us to assist outside of it. Why do you want they wish to help us? Well, I want everyone to know us, and a way we'll see if we're not anyone suspicious. In that case, you take care of clearing out the roads leading to the cathedral. Follow us. Alright, now I will definitely 100% do some monster busting for you. Busted makes me feel good. Alright, deliver 7 lumber. Well, I've got plenty of lumber. I got all these, thick logs. I got all these, tough logs. Tough, thick logs. Alright, that'll help repair that. Alright, now... Oops, I was supposed to keep that locked on, wasn't I? Alright, I better go over here. Alright, defeat blue tentacle, huh? Oh no, it's not gonna be something with... Oh no, I get the feeling it's gonna be something with tentacles. Though I'm not looking forward to that. As a magical girl, I'm not looking forward to dealing with anything with tentacles, no. I've seen some questionable things with tentacles, yeah. No, those must be the monsters up ahead. Alright, now let's purify them. No, they're jellyfish. I'm glad they're not squids or anything like that. I'm glad they're not squids or octopuses. Alright now, let's defeat more of them, shall we? Alright, another adversary purified. Alright, now we must defeat all of them. Oh wow, that's a lot of very tough looking jellyfish. Alright, now another adversary purified. Adversary purified, say goodnight. Pack your bags and say goodnight. Sorry, I have cassette bass in the brain since since I played it briefly with everybody, yesterday. Alright now. Okay, that seems good. We came all the way from Aldous just to do charioteer work? Oh, I can't stand this. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry, Redker. Besides, it feels good to be helpful to others. Sparing a lecture nobody else in here. The thrill of adventure is about... Oh, they're arguing. Rose complains Redker does always end up lending a hand. True, he never just can't be straightforward. Oh no, he's a tsundere. Isn't that one of his cute points, though? Yo, Rutgers Flammers recorded this information. No, you tsundere. Stop it. Stay back. Wasn't that his voice? It's a people of Sylvie Clan. We have to hurry. Oh, they're being attacked by mushroom monsters. Oh no, we must help them. Alright, now we shall take care of... Alright, now let's battle these shrooms. We gotta battle some dangerous shrooms. Oh no, we have to defeat them. Alright, now. Alright, shrooms have been purified. We just sprayed them with a little antifungal spray and they went away. Yeah, we just... Alright, you here? They saved us. It's my fault for not keeping an eye on you. Sorry, if I hadn't been here, we thought... Alright now. Oh, they like us. Nice, we earned a warrior's respect. We got plus to our respect. Nice. If you wish, then this is the perfect place. I will teach you what you wish to know. Outsiders are not, that customs remain true. Alright, nice. We got some danger shrooms and we got some mushrooms. Nice. Another adversary purified. I left purifying enemies in progress. I mean, they know that, you know, I have a teleportation point, and, you know, I've been in this cathedral like twice already, haven't they? Wait, maybe I better not tell them that. Yeah, maybe I better not tell them that, though, directly. Alright, so what is it you guys do at this cathedral? Have you heard of alchemy before? Yeah, I was told it, you know, led to some sort of disaster that took place in this world. Yes, I've heard of it. I expect that you've come to land without... You haven't come to this land without knowing nothing. However, you probably do not know this. Alchemy, the forbidden power that brought calamity to this land was originally invented by us, the Wellix. Wait, what? Huh? The alchemy we created and developed became a threat beyond our understanding and laid waste to the country. So what exactly happens? There, humanity, uh-oh. That's why we've shunned our own creation, documents, findings, everything. To repent for our sins, we offer prayers and live an honest life. This is the iron code we abide by. My lives are also called a people of prayer. It is said that long ago, many people once prayed here too. Oh, so it was related. They're the ones that invented a dangerous form of alchemy that, you know, destroyed their country. Yeah, we sustained no injuries either. He invented a form of alchemy that, you know, they used to rely on quite heavily. Was it something to do with the conflict they had, you know, with other people? I think Wellix were the one who created alchemy. There's a part that they do not even know. I thought I'd provide you a little bit more detail. That would be... We worship the great power of mana since ancient times. Wait, does this mean that Yumia is a descendant of, you know, people that, you know, kind of retained their humanity in this? Wait, that would explain why, you know, those enemy alchemist we saw when we came across, you know, Vesper or whatever the name was? And those guys that we saw in the in media res section, you know, weren't exactly human anymore. Breathing fire or producing winds. The first thing they created was a little sun. Oh, they created nukes! A glowing little light that could withstand even rain. The lives of the people were changed completely. Oh no, they invented they discovered the atom. They discovered how to split the atom. Day or night, the town was illuminated by brilliant light, and so those days there were no nights in Aladis. They discovered how to make a little sun, huh? And let me guess, it went berserk and went out of control. Where outside the settlement spread across Aladis? The Emperor of a small nation of Aldous came to believe this power was his guiding light. Uh-oh. No, So basically it's a warning about Cuberus, basically. Stunning moved from the hands of Wellix to all across the country. And that led to the hands of very bad people. Will be firmly instituted and known as alchemy. Uh-oh. Did it fall into some very bad people? Practitioners who possess a special power and also don a new name, alchemists. So this is the true beginning of alchemy. That means that Yumia is a descendant of, you know, people that, you know, had this power. That means she's related to Aladis. I decided this truth would not be shared with people. We avoid alchemy do not attempt to understand it to prevent another calamity. That is our doctrine. What exactly happened in the calamity? Yeah, they invented a little sun and I'm guessing it went nuclear. Yeah, if I'm gonna have to guess, there was kind of a mana disaster that happened that, you know, kind of went kablooey. Yeah, you gotta understand, alchemy is a very cool ability in, you know, this lore, but, you know, unfortunately it can also be used for a lot of evil. And unfortunately, sometimes things don't go the way people think they can, and, you know, get very hubristic about their power. You know, such as what you've seen with, you know, such as what you've seen with the kingdoms in the past, you know, that we're in, like, Ryza 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I mean, yeah, with the opening of, you know, yeah. And Ryza 1, there was basically like they were building like Doom Gates in the Netherworld to, you know, harvest resources, and, you know, that kind of went badly, unfortunately. Alright, deliver Wellick Bone Quiver. Alright, making a bone quiver, huh? Oh yeah, we might as well go to the Atelier we might as well go back to Atelier. I actually do want to see Nina in a swimsuit, or I mean, complete the side quest, yeah. Yeah, that's my goal for today, yeah. But that means whoever or whatever, you know, destroyed, you know, Aladdin in the past is, you know, related to Yumia in some way. Hey, wake up. Sorry about that, Enemy became very sleepy again, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, you know, Enemy sometimes gets sleepy. Alright, now, the changing room, yeah. Alright, let's get into the changing room. Whoops. Here we go. Alright, now, Rutger. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting him to have a lion shirt, but, you know, there we go. I like that. Alright, Nina. Oh, wow, she looks even better with it. She looks even better in the light battle dress. Oh, whoa, 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 wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow, 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 look at that. Kinda, you know, kind of a little bit, you know, not quite as revealing as, you know, the other two. Not quite as revealing as Yumia or Isla. But, you know, still like, wow, man. Not quite as revealing as Yumia herself, though. Yeah, that's a bit more modest than Yumia's swimsuit, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, right. We were supposed to, you know, craft something. I will eventually use... Alright, now, where is that? Broke armaments? Alright, that's what we have to... Alright, now, where is the... Alright, oh wait, I should have probably learned... Alright, I have to learn the recipe, right, yeah. Alright, I will, you know, upgrade the Baroque armaments. That way I'll be able to make them later. I might, you know, make them kind of behind the scenes, or, you know, I could make them right now or whatever. I am gonna have to make some more ingots to, you know, get more attack, getting a little bit higher stats, and that might take quite a bit of time. You know, between gathering materials and, you know, coming back here, so... It'll definitely take some time to do that. Ooh, boost HP by 20. No, boost base attack by 20. Oh, they seem, you know, quite powerful. Alright, Deadly Replica. Alright, anything else? Oh, we got Shade Miasma, what is this? Shade Miasma, what is this? I need to unlock whatever this is. Good thing I got, you know, basically as many particles as, you know, possible. In fact, I'm like 999 plus on, you know, most of my particles. So I can definitely, you know, make a lot of things. Yeah, I went on my way to grind a bit of particles, yeah. Also, I do have particle conversion just in case I run out of them. Which could happen with the, you know, with the joy particles. Because they're, you know, kind of increase the quantity. Definitely increase the quantity. Alright, now, ooh. Alright, we have new weapons that are being unlocked. Alright, I know what I need to make to, make that. Emerald glass, black water. Alright, bitter syrup. I'll just unlock the bitter syrup real quick. Alright, I'll upgrade the bitter syrup, because why not? Increase the quantity. Alright, after I do this, I promise I will, stick to what I was, what I, came here to do. I promise. I'm kind of getting distracted by all the shinies right now. I'm like, ooh, shiny object, ooh, there's recipe unlocked, and I can do this thing, and this, and this, and, I'm like, I gotta slow down a little bit. Yeah, I feel like... yeah, it's kinda a little overwhelming. I'm sorry. Right now, where is the thing I want? Oh, wait. Alright, nope. I will not be... I just have to get the bow and arrow, yeah. Right now, where was that, I already got the newer unlocked. Right, I'll worry about the rust stone later. Right now, I learned the recipe, now I just need to synthesize it. Alright, this item should be nice and simple. I mean, granted it doesn't have any levels, but Wait, do I really need to make 3 of them? Alright now. Oh, excuse me. Alright, lumber, we need wood. It's long, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Yeah, if you don't know what that's a reference to, it's a reference to Ren and Stimpy. Unfortunately, I won't be referencing Ren and Stimpy too much because, it's associated with some not so great things, unfortunately. If I'm gonna be, 100% honest. Alright, I will need to clone that lilac gemstone. Alright, I got an A rank on danger shrooms. Oh no, I will not be using those. Alright, I'll use the balloon fruits. Honestly, it doesn't matter as long. Honestly, what I use for this won't matter too much. Honestly, what I use for it won't matter too much. Alright, do I really need 3 of these? I guess I will make 3. Alright, now I'll worry about doing the more advanced stuff, later behind the scenes. Just to, kind of keep the action going. Yeah, I kind of want to avoid too much menuing, even though, alchemy is basically the base mechanic of this, and, Would you guys mind, watching a little bit of alchemy action? I mean, it might take a little bit of it might take a while to do it, but it's probably more exciting for me to, do it than, for you guys to watch, unfortunately. Yeah. Although, I know a game that, Annabelle needs to play on. You should probably play you should play Unicorn Overlord. Also, I need to get you into Atelier too. Maybe we can start with Ryza or something. Actually, I know the perfect one to start with, Sophie too. Actually, I do like the alchemy a little bit better in, Ryza 1, 2, and 3, but Sophie is, so good. But Sophie 2 is very good. I think you'll get a kick out of Elvira, mostly. Alright, I made 3 bows and I made 3 bows and arrows. They're not super high quality, but they're pretty good. Will these work? Well made, and it seems even more sturdy than before. Yeah, easy grass too. I like the focus on the ease of use and sturdiness since the last ones broke. How are they? Do they like them? That seems we underestimate our skills. I'm glad you like them. See, we can show that. Alright, now. Why are you fighting with the Nero? What happened between you? Yes, we'd like to know as part of our investigation. Nero, huh? Wait, are Nero like another faction that, lost their humanity due to alchemy or something? Oh, what if that's actually the answer? What if that's like actually the answer? It's so beautiful. Stella, right? I know some basic things thanks to this little one. Capable of absorbing mana, native to various parts of Aladis. Mass converted into nectar is comparable to energy. By sprinkling it on your body, yeah. I remember, those are the blue flowers we've been saying, right. They've been giving us, energy. But what was that again? Neither of us can withstand anything without the nectar. They suddenly mutated. We know little about them ourselves. Given that they're enemies, that makes sense. There's something that's been... I guess there's something that has been mutated. Sadness, resentment, hatred, alright, endless pile of bitter memories and emotions have been built up over the years. We can never forget, nor even if we wanted to. Understand? Likely reach on until one side remains. A heavy weight of memories, huh? Yumia knows a little bit of things about memories. Maybe we can use her powers to help out. Mutating, I wonder if that's what Vesper is too. Yeah, he also seemed able to use alchemy. And he did bring up the Empire. Maybe these monsters are connected to that. That's my guess. Alright, now where are these monsters holed up at? All the way down there, huh? Well, it looks like we got quite a ways to go. Alright, maybe I should go over this way first. Alright, there's something above me. What was that? Tilted mushroom, huh? New material, huh? Nice. Alright, I will unlock this. Let's see, which one should I get Enaben, hooked into? I kinda want him to have, kind of the best experience. Although, Atelier Sophie 2 does have some... Atelier Sophie 2 is very good, but, it does have a couple, rough difficulty spikes. Particularly with, it does have a couple of, rough difficulty spikes, if I'm gonna be honest, that, aren't very balanced. And some of the alchemy in those games kind of requires you kind of really breaking the game. If I'm gonna be, 100% honest. Yeah, maybe Ryza 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they're kind of loosely connected. Right now. Whoops. Now open this chest since I noticed it. Oh hey, it's one of those stuff. Alright, I will definitely be making one of those myself since I can make it, since I can really make it powerful. Alright, I will be grabbing whatever this is. Lost Heart and Ancient Fossil. Oh, there's a mana bound zone down here. Whatever is down here is very thick with miasma. Now, we gotta be careful about using too much energy. Oh, was that? That looks creepy. There's one of those mushroom monsters. So I've seen a couple of those, on my way here. Oh, 85? Nice. No, it's this. The king shellfish. Alright, I might as well fight a few mushroom men, because why not? They kind of remind me of mushroom men in the Spore Wars a little bit. They kind of have the general appearance. You know, given their, you know, general appearance and everything. Oh, what's this? New monster? Alright, it seems like the monsters here are definitely, you know, a little bit stronger. Luckily, our gear is so powerful anyway, that's going to be hardly a problem. Oh, what's over here is a treasure trove, huh? Alright, I'll grab whatever's in there. Alright, now I will grab whatever's inside this treasure trove. Alright, noticing a lot of spores. Revival bouquet. Alright now. Eternal astral clock. Alright, if I see astral clock and I'm like, yo, that's gonna be some broken shit, isn't it? Yeah, if Atelier games have taught me anything, it's anything what astrological clocking is, you know, real strong. Like, seriously, seriously strong. Like, real seriously strong. Like, you know, just the best stuff. Puzzle stone. Oh, I got puzzle stone, whatever. I don't know what that does, but, you know, I want it. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Rosy water bamboo. Oh, there's another one of these small shrines over here. I'll just, you know, I'll just tap that for a little bit. Oh, ow. Alright, just hold on for just a minute. Ow. 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 Hold on for just a minute. Alright, now. Alright, I better be careful. Alright. I swear I'm okay. I just sometimes, you know, get a little too. Alright, over here is a shrine of... Oh. There's another mushroom man over here. Mushroom man. What if, you know, the monsters we're looking for are, you know, some sort of mushroom man? Mushroom man. Hey, I swear we... Alright, now. There's a mana bound zone not too far from here. Alright, now let's start the quest to track this. We have to go up these giant mushrooms. Which is not too inconvenient. Right, there's a couple of... Right, I will go for the one that's over here first. Right, this one should be nice and simple. In fact, it's practically already solved. Alright, now there's one over here somewhere. Oh, whoa, oh no. Oh, whoops. Well, that's okay. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I can get the energy back. Maybe. Okay, I don't want to lose too much energy. Alright, I will fight some enemies to get back some energy. I'll fight enemies to get back some energy. Alright, the enemies are definitely stronger here. Alright, I will defeat them and hopefully get some danger shrooms. Alright. Noticing lots of dangerous looking mushrooms around here. That is really not good. This place definitely, this place has definitely been hit by some sort of, mushroom-related ecological disaster. Some kind of mushroom-related ecological disaster. Trims, my god. Alright, what is this? I got 1 skill point for whatever that was. Alright, Alright, I swear. Alright. Alright, now up this way. I have to get back up above. I'll get back up somehow. Oh, whoops. Alright, I won't use those magic mana flowers. For now, anyway. Alright, I have to keep going. I kind of really fell down, so I'm kind of low on energy. Well, not too much energy. Not too low, though. Not so low that's a big problem for me, though. Alright, here's the last of them. Alright, luckily this one is basically easily solved. Alright, now where... Alright, now where was that Shrine of Prayer at? Alright, where was the Shrine of Prayer? Alright, now I need to go... I need to go back just a little bit. Over here. Right, now give us some more energy prisms to play with. Oh, we got 4 of them. Nice, we got 4. Nice. Nice, that's good. Getting 4 of those is pretty... Oh wait, what's this? Chained flower. Alright, alright. Alright, let's try, you know, being real careful about falling down. Just gotta be kind of careful about that. Right, these look kind of sus. Right, I'll grab... Oh, dust mushroom. Right now. Alright, I think we should replenish our energy. I'll replenish my energy real quick. And then continue. Down, down, down we go. Alright, what are we gonna find around here is gonna be... Oh hey, what's this? Coral stone, nice. No, more coral. Coral... This kind of reminds me... Yeah, seeing you know, this region, you know, just be covered in mushrooms, you know, kind of reminds me of, you know, some of Atelier Rise's, you know, zones. Although, you know, mushrooms are... Although I'm kind of worried about, you know, breathing in spores. You know, considering that, you know, in my world, there are definitely some dangerous, stuff that, you know, you definitely don't want to breathe in, you know, from mushrooms. Why, in real life, there's plenty of, you know, mushroom spores that you really don't want to breathe in. You know, such as black mold. Such as, like, black mold or, you know, whatever. Heck, then, I'm pretty sure some of it can infect you with, like, you know, parasitic, you know, fungus. Oh, we got a spear. Nice. I will probably make my own of that later now. Since I don't really need... Right now, if I had to guess... Alright, there's something over here. Oh, it's another shrine. It's another prayer shrine. Chicken strips? Hey, Agent Ness, what's up? Hey, Agent Ness, what's up? Alright, Alright, we found another prayer... Alright, I do want to find more shrines of prayer. Alright, I definitely want to find more shrines of prayer. Hey, where's the... Alright, down over here. Alright, now that's leading me all the way over here. Alright, there's something right here we're supposed to fight. Alright, now I will just knock it down. I will just... Oh no, wow, they're doing a lot of bombardment. Oh wow, those shrooms are doing lots of bombardment. That's really not good. Alright, we kinda have to be careful of all the mushroom men. You know, they're not quite as friendly as the one... They're not quite as friendly as, you know, some of the good... Some of the, you know, more peaceful ones in Spore Wars. Obviously. Obviously, they're a little less peaceful than that, unfortunately. Alright, this one is very easy. Alright, now. Right now we just go back to the shrine. We just go back to the... We go back to the... We go back to the Shrine of Prayers, which is... Oh, we just need to be careful. You know, and it's not really the spores that are getting us, it's more of... Alright, there's the... Alright, it's up there somewhere. Alright, it's up here somewhere. Oh, I see where it is. Oh, whoops. Alright, we lost a lot of energy doing that. Alright, we have to kind of be careful about that. I do see a treasure chest over here, though. Whoa, whoops. Almost fell off. Almost fell off again. Oh, emerald grass. I kind of needed that. Alright, now let's activate the shrine. Let's activate the Shrine of Prayers. Energy prisms obtained. Miasma Meadow. Well, it's definitely full. Oh, wow. Another treasure. Robust fossil. Yo, it's so robust. That fossil is like, has like unique and robust flavor, dude. Alright, I must have to fight you. Alright, I might as well, you know, get more skill points, because why not? Alright, might as well get more skill points, because why not? Alright, I promise I won't get super... What the heck are those? Those look, unfriendly? What in the heck are these? These look unfriendly. And they're pretty strong. Alright, these guys look unfriendly and they're, you know, not easy to take down. Alright, they're like some sort of mushroom people. No, they look kind of cute, not gonna lie. If mushrooms are gonna take over the world and be like The Last of Us and they look like that, I might not mind it too much. I might not mind that too much. if they even endure. Hey anyway, how's it going? Oh, it's going. Yo, alright. Alright, there's a zip line we have to repair here. Yeah, it's going pretty well. As you can see, I'm kind of chilling out, you know, playing, you know, Atelier Yumia. Honestly, this game is, you know, very chill, so... It's no big deal. It's really not a big deal to play it. Alright, now, I'm guessing the location I'm supposed to go is somewhere nearby. Wow, we are in a... I really like this, you know, big, beautiful mushroom zone. It'll be much better once we clear the mana, though. Oh, this enemy just already respawned? Well, I might as well kill it, because why not? I get skill points, and plus, you know, I, you know, recharge my energy just a little bit. Alright, might as well fight some enemies along the way, because why not? So, you know, just to recharge my energy. Since you gotta remember, mana is, you know, kind of the energy of, you know, things that are no longer alive, so... So, definitely, you know, checking out a few things, you know, will go a long way to, you know, recharging our, you know, mana. Not but just a little bit. You know, not too much. Alright, alright. Alright, we do have an ad about to start, so I'm just gonna warn you about that. Nice, level up. Alright, I figured there was a shrine around here. I might as well... Oh wow, I got another energy prism. Alright, another energy prism for me. Alright, hopefully there's like a fast travel around here. Yeah, I kinda did see that. Yeah, I saw... Whoops, I did not get that shrine. I think I missed that shrine by a mile. You know, with my bullet. Maybe you're trying to run and get... Gigantic creatures, uh-oh. Special items can be gathered in places where these creatures are present. Oh, there's a giant creature around. Oh no. Alright, how bad could it be? Do I want to mess with that? Do I want to mess with that? Yeah, probably not. We must be getting close to where we're... Alright, I'll just open that spore-covered chest. A layering do, huh? Alright, I think we're closing in on the monster den. In fact, I dare say we're on top of it. I see there's a shrine up there. Now let's, you know, get more energy. I'll just get more energy shards. Yo, what is that? What are these? Alright, aren't the monsters somewhere inside this ruin? Inside this ruin? Oh, whoops! Alright, that was very silly of me. That was very silly of me. I should have probably been paying more attention to where I was going. Sorry about that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, wait. Let's keep an eye on our remaining energy, yeah. Full recovered memory vial. Another memory vial uncovered. Alright, let's be careful as we go. Okay, another one of these we can repair. Whoever keeps breaking these, please stop. Whoever is, you know, breaking those is most inconsiderate. Whoever keeps breaking everything is, you know, very inconsiderate. Alright, I see a switch here. Alright, it must be above us somewhere. Oh, whoa, watch out for the hole. Watch out for the hole, don't falter that. Alright, so where am I... So where am I supposed to go? Alright, we need to repair this. Alright, luckily it should be nice and simple. Alright, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I swear I could use this. I swear I could use that. Oh, here we are. That might be the way up. I need a lumber repair kit. Alright, now let's see if I have any... Yeah, they must not be in my basket. Alright, I'll just make some real quick. Oh, I got plenty of materials to make that, so... Alright, now let's bust that open. Oh, we're running low on energy, so we need to be careful. Alright, here we are. Alright, we need to sacrifice 20% of our energy, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. Once we unlock the zone, it should be nice and simple. I'll unlock it so that, you know, there's no more mana bound zone here. And that way we won't constantly get the life sucked out of us. You know, this kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know... Kind of reminds me of, you know, the Phantom Hourglass mechanic in, you know, the Temple of the Ocean King a little bit. Oh, wait, Alright, Edify, please. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, now we don't have to worry about running out of energy. But, you know, taking a couple falls might be a little bit too much. Alright, I'll make my way down slowly. Whoa, whoa. Alright, I'll just replenish my energy real quick. So that, you know, I can, you know, fall safely. I swear I saw another switch over here. Oh, I see, it's up there. Alright, there we go. We'll unlock that treasure chest. Kinda interested to see what's inside there. Wait, was that not for it? I guess I was supposed to hit that, whatever that was. Weird, it was covered by some sort of weird fungus. There's a fungus among us. Fungus. Alright, now. Alright, now, and I will snipe that. Alright, there's a monster down here causing all sorts of ruckus. There's a big monster down here causing all sorts of ruckus. Oh wow, that's a big crab. That's a big crab. Alright, that is one big crab. Man, that kind of reminds me of, you know, okay, what was that? What was that one, you know, crab monster and, you know, Sword and Shield? Crabuller, right, yeah, Crabuller. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that, yeah. No, don't get on that. Stop. Alright, there's another small shrine right here. I'll just hit that. Get off that. Alright, now I'll just take out all these. Alright, it seems like we need to go down here. Get off that. Alright, now... over this way. What's in here? Alright, there's some stuff in here. Get off that. Alright, now what is this that we're looking for? Alright, now. I don't understand how to, get it. Alright, now. Trying to figure out, get the... Alright, trying to get the motorbike, sorted, aren't we? Old replacement parts. That must be the parts we need for the motorbike. Don't get on that. Right now, the mana bounds area is clear here. Alright, well, we have a lot of questions. Looks like we have a lot to do. Well, I have a lot to do. Yeah, I'll worry about it later. Let's see, what do I have to do next? Oops, I should, Alright, can I go over here? Alright, now I guess I'll go over here for now. And, put away all my stuff in my basket. Alright, now it will take a little bit of time loading, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, switch load times. Yeah, switch load times are not the best. Sadly. Right now, where am I supposed to go next? Alright, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I do not. Alright, alright, we're supposed to... Alright, I see what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to learn the recipe for the parts. Alright, might as well do that. Right, we went out of our way to get that. Yeah, I probably should have figured to do that. But now that we have the power cell, we can now do it. We can make our motorbike. Alright, we need to go vroom, we need to go boom. We need to go vroom vroom boom boom. Alright, yeah. Old replacement parts. Put those in there. Oh, please excuse me. Alright, it doesn't really matter what I put in, does it? Wait, what I put in won't affect it, right? Alright, maybe I'll try putting it the best I can, though. I'll try putting in the best things I can. Not sure if that's really gonna affect it or not, but Lights peony ball. Might as well try. Oh yeah, I need to, get more, Definitely not putting those in, no. Alright, I'll put in a tooth, because why not? Alright, now. I'm gonna get time to refurbish those parts. Time to, make the refurbished parts. Alright, please tell me this is gonna unlock motorbike. Alright, we made a new battery. We made a new power cell. Alright, deliver the parts. Alright, where do we deliver those parts? I'm guessing it's over here somewhere. Alright, the parts have to be refurbished over here. Alright, let's get those parts, delivered. Alright, it will take a little bit of time loading, so, just hang tight. Yeah, stay off the phone. Stay off the phone. Alright, now. Alright, now let's go get ourselves up here. Right now, the parts need to be delivered right over here. We found ourselves a sweet motorbike. That's right over here. Alright, now. Put in the part. Alright, now tell me this is gonna unlock the motorbike. Oh wait, come on. Oh, is it supposed to connect here? Transportation device. You made the same mistake twice now. The part goes here. Oh boy. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah. Oh boy, we got a motorcycle now. No wait, this is the same pile of junk from earlier? Yeah, there we go. It's unrecognizable. Hey, does this thing move? Well, it needs a finishing touch. Flammy, engage. Alright, now fire those pistons up. I understand how the power works, so I modified it to run through Flammy instead. What, you made it? You're... I'm pretty sure it really needs, like, gasoline or oil. Super high-spec independent survey assistant device. No matter what job, it will be executed perfectly. Alright, let's try it out. Alright, now. We need to try out this tricked out ride. Alright, how do we make it work? Now, this definitely reminds me of my stepfather's, you know, motorcycle. Sadly, he didn't get to ride it too much. I believe he left it to his son, and he left it to his son. There we go. Alright, now. Now she's figuring out... she's definitely, you know, figuring out how to drive. Alright, be careful with that. That's very dangerous. Be very careful not to go off speeding. Oh, come on, ride it. I think Yumia will be fine. And she's off. Don't worry, she'll be fine. I'm glad I didn't ask to ride it. Yeah, it seems like Yumia just has to learn to drive. Isn't there a normal speed that's fit for people? You saw the performance task to its ideal standards, not too fast. No, doesn't. There's no way anyone can control that thing, dummy. Nah, being Tsundere. Don't be a Tsundere to your flame device. She has to learn how to drive. It's like learning how to drive for the first time. I adjusted the speed this time, it should actually be rideable. Yeah, she just had to iron out the kinks. This must be why alchemy is taboo. I can't really see wrong in this situation. I just created, you know, motorbikes. Alright. Select Priscilla from the rat. Oh. So how do I select? Oh, this must be it. Alright now. Yeah, we got a motorbike now. Yeah, we got a motorcycle now. Vroom vroom. Yeah, I like this. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh boy. That's definitely not good. Alright, that's definitely not good. Alright, maybe I need to be a little bit more careful with that. Alright, maybe I need to be a little bit more careful. Alright, I need to kind of get used to this. I kind of need to, you know, take it nice and slow. Oh, you know, that's not the point. Alright, what happens when we run into monsters with it? Oh wow, I thought we could dash right there though. I thought we could dash right there though. Vroom vroom! Vroom, vroom. Alright now. Yo guys, check out my sweet ride. Check out my sweet ride, aren't you, Jelly? Check out my ride. Check out it. Alright now. You know, you're just riding that like a pro. Vroom, vroom. Alright now, alright now. Alright, this is a 10 out of 10 game. We just need a gliding device and this game would be perfect. This game would be perfect if we had a gliding device, yeah. Alright, I should look for Alright, I've been playing for quite a while, so... I just wanted to unlock motorbike. Alright, I will definitely have to be careful not to launch myself off of stuff with that. Yeah, at least not without a... If we had the motorbike and also a gliding device, I think this game would be perfect. Maybe kind of like Wind Waker a little bit. Oh, we can shoot guns off of it. Alright, get off that motorbike. That's very fun, I like that. Alright, that was, very cool, I like that. Alright, let's go look for somebody to raid, yeah. Let's look for somebody to raid. Alright, now, Alright, now, let's raid Hylia. Alright, now. I believe they're playing a Zelda hack. She always plays such interesting Zelda hacks, so I'm pretty interested in that. She also does randomizers too, yeah. She also does a lot of randomizers, so that's pretty good. Alright, now, Moonbat Raid. Remember to fly like bat and shine like the moon, for we are stuff dreams are made of. Quite literally. I am a thought form made manifest after all. Well, the descendant of one.